Hello, welcome to Tarot Concertina. In this video, we'll be looking at your year ahead. When I'm recording this, we are entering the year 2026, but this could apply to you whenever you find this video. Just mark this day as the first day of your year ahead. For each of the 12 zodiac signs, we'll look at major themes, love and relationships, career, and health and wellness. I've been selecting the order randomly from this deck, Tarot Astrologique. Feel free to watch your sun sign or any other placements that might be relevant to you, like your moon or your rising signs. And as always, only take the messages that resonate and leave what does not on the table for another viewer. And if you'd like to book an in-depth personal reading for your year ahead, please head to my website, tarotconcertina.com. This reading will be for Pisces. We'll start by getting an oracle card from the Untamed elemental deck of Scarab. I don't think I've ever pulled this card before, and it is about a second chance or second chances. So it has to do with the cycle of life and death and rebirth. It says here, everything ends, but in some form there will always be an opportunity to do it again with greater refinement, satisfaction, and excellence. The general feeling is every day you can start new. So as we transition into this new year, you might feel defeated in some way. Just know that you will have a second chance. Maybe you're making some New Year's resolutions for reinventing yourself or just starting over. It's almost like an ancient spiritual feel to it. So I wouldn't be surprised if you are often referred to as an old soul. People might see you as very different from the crowd. You stand out in a very unique and kind of mystical way. So we'll get some tarot cards for the overall theme and energy of the year. Then we'll look at love or relationships of any kind. Then career, health and wellness, and then kind of a wild card for anything else you might need to know for the year ahead. I'm picking up on a feeling of like waking up in a cold sweat. So maybe you've been stressing about something and it's coming out in your subconscious world, in your dreams, and you're waking up from bad dreams kind of relieved, or you're recovering, like a fever breaking, that type of feeling I'm sensing on my skin. Anyway, I hope you feel better soon. So this first card will represent your overall energy. Beautiful, the Queen of Wands. This card is for your love life or relationships. Oops, something just tipped over. I don't know if that means anything in combination with 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So something might be restructuring here. For your career, we have 6 of Cups in reverse. Health and wellness, 9 of Swords in reverse. I think somebody else had that same card in the same position. So be sure to check your other placements. I can't remember which sign that was. I think it might have been Scorpio. And then we have, for an extra card, the Sun in reverse. So still a positive energy, just maybe a cloud or two blocking the sun. We'll clarify all of these as we go. So for your energy and overall theme of the year ahead, the Queen of Wands is a very vibrant, creative, magnetic, attractive energy. So let's see what you're up to. Queen of Pentacles. Five of Cups. I'll take it. Nine of Swords again. So we're relating it back to health. Something about the overall theme is related to your wellness or health, and Seven of Wands. So it's a little complicated. Since these kind of came out together, we'll look at this on the side. Let's start with the Queen of Wands clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. So we have this very grounded energy, very practical, very warm, nurturing, almost motherly energy, combined with this fiery drive, the passion of the Queen of Wands behind it. There's some healing that might need to be addressed in the coming year with the Five of Cups. There's a sense of sadness, remorse. It's usually tied to the past, so I'm thinking this has already happened. The feeling of losing something and not being able to get it back. And that could be the source of your distress here emotionally in your wellness portion of the reading. But you're putting up a good fight with the Seven of Wands. That can be kind of a battle combined with this inward energy. So it's almost like you're having these dreams at night, or for example, you're having dreams where you're fighting against your own negative thought patterns. You're trying to work out some distress in your subconscious, which seems to be related to this Five of Cups energy of missing something, missing out on something, or some kind of emotional energy leaving you, something you were emotionally attached to leaving. And I just see you really tending to yourself and putting up this fight. If you're not aware of it in the conscious world, it might be happening at night, like I said. And I'm reminded of that strange energy I felt when I opened the reading of like waking up in a cold sweat from a bad dream. And Nine of Swords reversed is very much that waking up from the bad dream. And hopefully feeling like you're resolving that angst. So you're doing some great work in the year ahead, fighting off your own personal demons and negative energy from the past that still kind of haunts you. You'll be working to process those. So with this really brilliant, strong energy with these two queens, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, it looks like on some level you'll be fighting off your personal demons with the Seven of Wands, with the Nine of Swords, and healing something that's troubling you on some level with that positive energy. In your relationship energy for the year ahead, we have Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So there might be a restructuring of some kind of relationship. The High Priestess really wanted to fly out. So that's an intuitive process you're using to, I'm thinking, rebalance your personal life. There's something you know on a deep level. We have King of Wands. Five of Pentacles. All right, so somebody feels left out. I'm not sure if it's you or an outside energy. And again, only take it if it resonates. I don't want to deliver any bad news that doesn't actually apply to you. But it does look like somebody here will be finding a new home after leaving their previous situation. On an intuitive level, your higher self knows this is for the best. And with the King of Wands here, it's this far-reaching vision. So it's planned out, at least on a spiritual level, what the next step will be. For some of you, there is this more masculine energy, King of Wands. I'm just attributing that to somebody else since we have the Queen of Wands here to start off as your energy. Someone you consider on a similar level to you, someone you share a frequency with. I think some of you have a feeling about this person that they're partially checked out. And I'm getting this like romantic gesture, like this dramatic poetic speech, somebody giving you like, I can't live without you, please give me a second chance. Oh yeah, and then we have this card of second chances. So totally up to you if you want to give somebody a second chance, or always you can flip the energies, reverse the energies if you think it fits better. Looks like somebody's asking for a second chance, or you're giving somebody a second chance in your relationship. I think you would already know who I'm talking about if this is intended for you. I'm also feeling like a nomadic figure that comes and goes from your life. Like it feels very unstable. They might they might try to convince you that they've changed or that they are stable. I'm seeing somebody pleading. Somebody's pleading with another person. We have the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, again, I'm seeing somebody who leaves for long periods of time and then comes back claiming to have changed. And maybe they do on some level. Hermit in reverse kind of suggests that they depart and they're trying to find something, but they don't quite get to the heart of it, or they don't go deep enough. And the Hermit in reverse with the Five of Pentacles, that's very much the energy of somebody who chooses to be on their own in some form or another. And then maybe they get lonely and come back to you when they need you. Let's get one more. Okay, Page of Pentacles in reverse. So they're trying to gain knowledge about, I think, themselves. They like go on adventures and then they're like, look what I discovered, but it's still kind of on this low level page energy. And in reverse, it's like, oh, I've learned something new. Look what I found. And then your response is like, yep, that's what you said last time, or something along those lines. There just seems to be an unhealthy pattern here. So do with that what you decide. You seem to be much more stable than this energy that's connected to you. They see you as a healing, intuitive, motherly figure, and I can see why this energy would be compelled to always return to you, because you're very magnetic. You're the Queen of Wands, and you're nurturing and loving, the Queen of Pentacles. And there's something about you understanding them better than anyone else. But remember, you understand a lot of people better than they understand themselves. So just keep that in mind. Okay, let's hop over to your career energies, which is Six of Cups in reverse. You have King of Pentacles. Nice, with the Queen of Pentacles there. Six of Cups upright now. So are we contradicting ourselves? I don't know why. I never quite know what to make of that when it's upright and reversed in the same energy. And then we have the Four of Wands in reverse. This is giving me a similar feeling to this relationship energy, but this is supposed to be about your career. So there might be something about a relationship with another person that's related to your career, finances, long-term goals. Somebody here you've known forever or have a very familiar energy with. And again, it's like somebody who comes back and forth from your past, somebody in and out of your life. On some level, it's stable. The King of Pentacles is here for a reason. Maybe that's making it hard to break away from this person or energy because it's been with you for so long, and there are good qualities about it. If this is your career, it's like it makes good money, for example. There's something you're getting from it that makes you feel stable. Then again, we have the Four of Wands in reverse, so that could be a relationship or a connection in your career that's not quite working out. Why is Four of Wands in reverse? It is similar to Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It's like a home that's not built on a solid foundation. Something about this energy or connection is rocky. Okay, we have Ace of Cups. So the Emperor fell on the floor. Sounds funny. Ace of Cups and the Emperor. There's some kind of love connected to this high-powered energy. You might get a new offer. Ace of Cups can be something new, an emotionally appealing offer from something that's a level up from what you're doing now. I don't mean to generalize the Emperor as always a masculine authority figure. However, this could be a new offer coming in your career that makes you very happy from like a high-powered masculine energy. So if something isn't working out in the beginning of the year or right now, or isn't quite stable, it looks like there will be a stable offer? That was weird. Offer from something that feels better to you later in the year, maybe. Let's see, Emperor is Aries energy, so it also could be Aries season, spring. For health and wellness, we have this Nine of Swords in reverse, as discussed, that could be relieving yourself from some angst, working through processing some mental anxiety. Ace of Pentacles, so another new opportunity might help you to get through the anxiety. The Lovers in reverse. So a choice here, possibly a soul bond that you're choosing not to engage with. I'm kind of reminded of this energy. It looks like you might be letting somebody go in favor of a better opportunity for yourself. There's some anxiety about something never coming together in the way that you imagined, or the way the two of you imagined. And Justice. So in the end, you will do what's correct and balanced for you. Justice kind of implies there's this karmic lesson to learn with somebody when it's next to the Lovers reversed. And then there's this Ace of Pentacles. So in order to alleviate your anxiety or indecision, Lovers reversed, you kind of have a new thought, or something in the material world occurs to you or is presented to you. And I'm seeing you take this Ace of Pentacles as the right thing to do for you. And that pentacle energy is something solid, something real, not imaginary with Lovers in reverse. It's a real offer. And you're like, oh, finally, this is what I'm meant to do. I'm also seeing this cord cutting, this Sword of Justice cutting this snake off. So I see you cutting off some toxic energy that will kind of free you to take this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, and why is the Sun in reverse as an extra message from the universe? Ten of Wands in reverse. So after reaching a breaking point of maybe feeling exhausted or overworked, you're realizing all that work doesn't make you as happy as you imagined. And then 9 of Pentacles in reverse, lack of independence, 7 of Pentacles in reverse, not seeing enough growth, and then 2 of Cups in reverse. Again, this kind of a pattern of a relationship kind of plaguing you, or a relationship that doesn't bring you the joy you're seeking. I also see you missing somebody. If this is correct and this is your reading and you're deciding to cut ties with somebody important to you, it will not be easy. It's a sad process, obviously. It's not fun. And then 10 of Wands, it's just too hard for you to continue with it though. So you have to weigh, like, is my energetic expense, my emotional well-being, is that being sacrificed in the name of love or to preserve this relationship? So what's the advice here? Ace of Wands. So taking up a new opportunity. We saw a couple. We have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and now the Ace of Wands. It's a lot of aces on the table right now. So there will be a passionate new beginning for you. First, you have to release this energy. I think over the course of the year, this process will take place. And I think this is just a warning and a support system, an affirmation, if you will, that you can do this. You're totally capable, and you will have new opportunities coming your way. So you don't have to mourn the loss or the feeling of losing out on some kind of connection, because there will be new connections that are better when you let this go. And there's never 100% letting something go. It'll always be with you in some way. I know that seemed like a emotionally challenging year ahead, but I think you're totally capable of it, as we discussed. You have a lot of magnetism, a lot of warmth, and a lot of creative drive, and I do see new opportunities coming in for you. This kind of feels like a bit of a fever dream to start the year, and then by the end you wake up and you feel much healthier and better, and you can heal and accept these new beautiful opportunities. And remember the scarab advice, you can always start new. I'm going to get a couple of letters. These may be initials or spell something for you. We have, first saw G-O, go, R-N-I-X, and F. So fix, go. I hope this was helpful to you, Pisces. Best of luck in the year ahead. Happy New Year, take care, and I will see you at the next reading.